Kate, Duchess of Cambridge and Prince William are set to move to Windsor in the coming weeks. Adelaide Cottage sits in Windsor's Home Park, the private 655-acre royal park managed by the Crown Estate. Kate and William were granted permission to live in the 19th-century, four-bedroom cottage by Queen Elizabeth II. As they are leasing the property, they will pay market rent on the cottage. The couple also has two other properties at their disposal, Anmer Hall in Norfolk and Tam Na Gar Cottage on the Queen's Balmoral estate. And while the Cambridges will no longer be living at Kensington Palace, they are keeping the residence as their London base. Their widening property portfolio has become the topic of controversy, with some questioning why one family needs so many homes. Russell Myers, royal editor at the Daily Mirror, discussed the Cambridges' upcoming move, and the controversy surrounding it, on this week's episode of Pod Save the Queen. He said, "An awful lot of money was spent on Kensington Palace, in the region of £12 to £13 million, so they could live in apartment 1A. They are still keeping Anmer Hall as a holiday house, their big Norfolk home which was a gift from the Queen, which has obviously had an awful lot of money spent on it. I think it's got a tennis court, a swimming pool, that sort of stuff. So that's 3 homes. Then they've got another home in Scotland that William was given on the Balmoral estate by the Queen Mother, which we don't hear a lot about. How many houses does one family need, you may ask?" He admitted he didn't think an awful lot of money has been spent on Adelaide Cottage, explaining that it comes within the confines of the Windsor estate, so one would assume there's not too much money being spent. Mr. Myers continued, "The reason why we do say this, the reason why money is important, is because people are feeling the pinch. There is a cost of living crisis, not only within the UK, but obviously around the world. And I think when people are struggling and stuff like this happens, not to mention sending the 3 children to one of the best private schools in the country at the tune of between £50 £70,000 a year for the 3 of them to go there, I think I would argue, is it the right optics? Does it matter? Should the royals be separate from us? The Cambridges obviously want to be seen as more normal. Some of these things don't really sit well when you examine them." He concluded, "But, of course, they are part of the royal family, so no one is expecting them to get the bus to school or go to the local comprehensive. So I suppose it is a bit of a give and take with some things. And they're a bit damned if they do and damned if they don't."